I think time's running out, frankly. Look, the Egyptian offer is a good offer. It's for a ceasefire by both parties. Then they come to Cairo for negotiations without preconditions. And the idea is to put in place a short-term ceasefire deal followed by a long-term plan that changes the game on the ground in Gaza, and both opens up opportunity for the Gazan people and gives Israel some long-term and permanent security. So it's a tragedy if this opportunity is not taken.
Is this the final word from Hamas? Because the Israelis accepted the Egyptian ceasefire proposal. They stopped their airstrikes, but after 6 hours of Hamas shelling into Israel, the Israelis resumed their operations. Is this a temporary operation that's going on, the continued fighting, or is Hamas in a day or two or longer going to reconsider?
It's hard to work out what the calculations of Hamas are, but the important thing is that if they really care about the people of Gaza, who have suffered terribly over these past days, I mean, almost 200 people that have died, many of them be completely innocent people, but this is inevitably going to be the case, and they know this, if the violence continues. Now, you know, the Egyptians put forward this offer. I think the Egyptians showed great leadership in doing it. It was a sincere offer to sort the issues out, short-term and long-term. The Israelis accepted, and I really hope, even at this late stage, that Hamas understand that it's in the interests of the people of Gaza for this offer to be accepted, and then we can, you know, work out what is the way we open Gaza back up to the world, change the condition of its people, rebuild it, and unify Palestinian politics on the basis of something that promotes peace and gives Israel their guarantees on security, so that rockets aren't fired and terrorism and tunnels helping terrorism, so that's not aimed at Israel. I actually think a lot has been achieved in John Kerry's initiative. I think he got a lot of the basic issues, what we call the final status issues around territory and security and so on. I think he came a long way with that.
Why did it collapse?
I think ultimately we've got to understand that now to get peace, we're going to have to put the conditions for peace in place. And I think that the crucial thing is this. Whilst Palestinian politics is divided, it's very hard for peace to happen. One of the things that could arise out of a deal on Gaza is that we put in place a form of unity for Palestinian politics that actually unites people around a peaceful and not violent means towards a two-state solution. And the real issue, I think, is is there any hope that they will ever accept that, or are they going to remain in an armed struggle where they will kill Israeli civilians, in which case, you know, Palestinian politics then has to be given the opportunity to defeat that politics completely.